3 months after Hurricane Ian devastated Southwest Florida, one family is facing the tragic loss of a husband and father.
26-year-old Christian Childers died today after mold took over his Englewood home, and his family says later his health. He leaves behind his fiancé and 2 boys.
His fiancé spoke to 10 Tampa Bay Shannon Clough in hopes that his death leads to changes that may save another.
If you've never met Christian Childers, his fiancée Kendra Elliott would describe him as quiet.
I got the spunk and he has the calmness.
Together they raised 2 boys, 9 and 4 years old.
But my children are now growing up without their daddy, okay? And that is not okay. That is not okay. He was a good man.
Christian passed away today. It all started after Hurricane Ian. Their Englewood home flooded like so many. Then mold grew inside of their house.
It just started growing out of control.
Soon after, a pipe burst inside their house. Kendra says that's when the mold got worse, as did Christian's health.
After that, it's like, okay, well, we could pack up and leave real quick, but where do we go? There's no rentals. There's nothing set up.
Kendra says they went to FEMA and the Red Cross for help.
So we went back down to FEMA, and we kept getting denied for housing assistance.
Christmas Eve was the last time she saw her fiancé not in a hospital bed hooked up to dozens of tubes and wires.
He has asthma, so he went into an anaphylactic shock due to the poisoning of the mold, which set him out into cardiac arrest.
Tonight I spoke with Dr. Jayanta Gupta, who's a public health professor at Florida Gulf Coast University. He tells me mold can be toxic, especially for someone with asthma. He says what happens is mold can trigger an asthma attack. If that's left untreated, it could be deadly.
Now Kendra's goal is to use Christian's story to help others.
So many other families going through this right now, and this has to stop.
She wants FEMA to make it easier for those with mold to get assistance.
I want that policy changed. Because according to FEMA and them, my house is still livable because there's a roof intact. Clearly it's not. My fiance just died.
Although Christian was known to be shy, she won't be with this story, hoping to help others avoid this heartache.
Love and prayers to whoever's going through this. Whoever's in the same boat as I am. And hang in there, because hopefully help will be on the way soon.
In Englewood, Shannon Clough, 10 Tampa Bay.
We reached out to FEMA to see how they are assisting Christian's family from here and why they couldn't originally get housing. Kendra says she's staying with friends and raising money to get a trailer to live in for her and her 2 boys.